Hello. Okay, it looks like we are live. So I am joining the GMTK 2025 Game Jam. We do not know what the subject is going to be. It should be announced on the 29th. I'm just testing. I just got the Starlink. Finally, I have Wi-Fi that isn't out in the boonies. Actually works. I can watch YouTube at a decent frame rate. Um, Pretty excited. Gotta say, this is going to be the first time I've done a collab for game development, but this is going to be an exciting challenge. So, as far as I understand it, we have 4 days to make our game, and we'll have to be building in the constraints of whatever the prompt is for the game. And then from there, we have to get the game online into itch.io, and you can only use assets that we own or have bought in the store. I don't think I'm going to buy any assets. I'm probably just going to build everything from scratch. That's usually how I do stuff. But yeah, I'm just kind of getting out there that we will be doing the jam. Me and Moth are going to be doing it, so that should be fun. He's got experience with making textures. I have been making my own game for since 2017ish. So, oh, is my oh, okay. I just got a warning to say that the stream was not doing too well. I'm gonna look up the let's see. This is amino shift, by the way. This is not the game that we're doing for the game jam. I am legally allowed to use the assets from amino shift, but okay. I'm just watching the latency. It looks like it's streaming pretty well. I hear an echo. Um, Turn my volume down. There we go. All right, I got my iPhone out and I'm just watching the chat for anyone that is commenting. I think I'm the only person in the chat right now. Um, is lower than the bit rate. Well, I just did a Wi-Fi test and it was saying that everything was fantastic. Can't think of what. Maybe I have some extra tabs open that I should close. Not much, really. Okay. Um, Man, I can't think of what else I was gonna say. Um, let's see. I'm probably gonna go over to 3D modeling. So I'm gonna actually change my OBS settings. Let's see, scene one. How do I? Okay, change my window capture. There we go. I'll do Blender. Let's see if it switched over. Is it working? Hello? Okay, there we go. Awesome. Cool, cool. So this is the new model I've been making um, for the mosquito mantoid. pretty excited. Been adding some really detailed bits to his like head and stuff. I'm gonna add some more like wires and things, but I've been testing the animation rig. Kind of javelin you. Hold on, I'm gonna share. Actually, I'm gonna open up. Hello, anyone joining in? We're just prepping for the game jam. We're gonna be doing the 2025 GMTK game jam. We're gonna have like 4 days to make a video game. So this would be me and another guy, and we're probably gonna be doing a horror theme, probably like retro horror. The assets you're seeing right now are from my game Amino Shift I've been developing for quite a bit now. But we're gonna be getting. I finally have Starlink, so we're gonna be streaming at like a high quality, hopefully, unless Elon shoots down a satellite or something. Um, let's see. Let me check out the rules. So itch.io, and we're doing GMTK 2025. So the rules: no AI. There's gonna be no. You can have this team as big as you want to have, and you have to have it uploaded by the morning of. Let me check the jam that I'm. Okay, it's got my stuff saved. Okay, so it's gonna start in 2 days, 20 hours, 16 minutes. So we have July 30th to August 3rd at 10 a.m. And I think Markiplier is going to be a part of this as well, so that's going to be fun. Um, yeah, it says Mark is going to be looking through like the top contenders. Oh, he's going to be in multiple of the entries. Okay, okay, so Markiplier is going to be in. They're looking for creative and enjoyable games. And they will not reveal the theme that we'll have to build the game in until till the morning of. Okay, I think Facebook is probably going to destroy my RAM here a little bit. nights again. Yep, only 4 days. I just now saw your comment, Moth. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we only have 4 days to make this. You're welcome to call me a Discord if you want to. I am literally just gonna be inviting a bunch of people to join the discussion. See if anyone has any ideas or recommendations. Actually, I'm gonna open my Discord real quick. Hold on. We'll see if I can handle Discord and streaming at the same time. I'm really stress testing my my thing. Okay. So it starts July 30th. August. Okay, joining the 25 Jam, we will have 4 ways to make it a good job. Discussion now. Okay. Post. Haha. Nice. Oh, I see a chat. Okay, Moth is melting. I am not currently able to call, but I'll be around as much as I can. Ha! Alright, well, cool. I think some other people will be joining in pretty soon. I've just posted it on some of my socials that will be streaming the game development. I am super excited to see what kind of monster I'll be making because I'm actually not doing anything Mantis this time. I'm breaking out of the mold. I'm going to try not to make anything green with raptorial arms, 5 eyes, or 2 antennae. So that's going to be my my only creative constraint is that I'm not going to be doing um, okay, just checking some stuff. I'm going to share it to a bunch of my socials, I think, and then we will go from there. Welcome, any and all. We are just doing discussions on the game jam. Just prepping, getting ready to do some duct tape, electrical, or not electrical, duct tape programming because we will be slamming a game together in only 4 days from August 3rd, from July 30th to August 3rd. I'm a little jumbled right now because I'm trying to keep my speed up. Let's see here. I'll be using the Unity engine, and I will be working with Moth to do some of that. So the only constraints that I have seen so far is that we can't use AI. My headset shut off there. I might need to do some sound effects so my headset isn't getting bored and turning off. This is a monster I made in like 2.5 days. It's a hybrid of a human, mantis, and a mosquito. Just testing the new animation rig. This kind of style of monster will probably be in the game jam. The only difference is it'll probably be low res, around like Nintendo 64 levels of detail. So that's what I'll be doing, is making the models and animations, and I'll do the programming, and I'll be handing off the texture work, or at least some of it, to my colleague Moth. He will be helping me with this game jam. It's my first one too, so I'm really excited to see what we make. Creative constraints in a time constraint. That'll be quite a haul of development. If I do any movement, it's going to be simple. I would like to keep it stationary, so we'll see. But yeah, my plan is to make a new monster just for the game jam. So I'll probably design something with Moth. I guess it's me and Moth right now. Oh wait, no, there's someone else in here too. I make the thing look like different thing. Moth, could you explain that? Explain that comment? I make the thing look like different things. I'm not following. I make the thing. Oh, texturing models look different. Okay, yeah. You'll actually be giving flavor to the world. Otherwise, this is going to be a gray block out of like different environments and models. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. This is only the newest one as well, and only like 2 days. So I think if I really know what I'm trying to build, I can make it faster because I have been practicing with Blender a lot. So I made these textures and like designed him pretty quickly. I think the actual work that went into him was probably only like 2.5 days-ish of modeling, and then like maybe a day and a half of a bunch of design iterations where I was exploring um, fusing 3 different creatures together. And I did end up getting really creative with the locomotion. And he's animated as well. All his moving parts. The idea for this guy is that he is like a doctor mantoid, and he used to have another eye here, but he got punished by the Mantis Queen for doing something bad that she didn't want him to do, and how he's been punished by having these visual input scanners in the back of his remaining eye sockets. There's not much going on for him texture-wise, but I was just making sure all the geometry and rigging was working. And then if I go to grayscale mode, you can see that this is just 2 planes put together to make a wing. And I'm just using like an old low resolution texture for the wings. I'm probably going to increase that. I want to add transparency and bump mapping to that as well at some point. And then if I put on the all of the controls, you can see all the bones, all the animation bones that were put into it. I just made a poster as well. Hold on, made a poster of him this morning. I was waiting for my Starlink to get us set up. I am so excited now that I have like Wi-Fi. I'm not getting any warnings anymore about the frame rate of my thing or dropping a stream at 20 seconds in. So, boop. This is the poster I was making. Honestly, I should have used this as the stream thumbnail. Oh, I can react to. Can I react to people's comments? Or I don't know. I accidentally made a heart go on the screen there. I don't know what that did. I've done streaming before, but I'm still like getting the hang of doing like long-term dev streams. 'Cause you gotta think and talk at the same time and work on a bunch of intricate systems. I think I want to make a poster of this for my wall. I should probably print this out. I don't know. I've got 3D prints of multiple monsters from my game that are adorning a shelf that I'm going to fill with the rest of my boss creatures. It should be fun. Okay, so I'm looking through the list here. So the other content suitability bit, the game should be suitable for a general audience, so please avoid strong language and excessive gore. Your game should not contain nudity or hateful language or visuals. Yeah. I do like that I have the head, so when he's doing the shield block, his eyes are kind of like out of the center of where the shield would be spinning, so he can see better. That was not an intentional design detail, but ended up working out in the end. And getting skewered by this guy would be super painful. Okay, what should we do? Okay. I want to get some other people in here before we start like working on any programming. So from the rules, I think I can do a little bit of coding, at least for some basic controls. I just get some like reference programs, and so I can copy and paste some stuff from my other project. You may use pre-existing code, and you can use whatever art and audio assets you have the legal right to use, but you shouldn't make stuff ahead of time that's specifically for this jam. Oh, okay, so never mind. I guess I can't do. Okay, so never mind. So I guess I can't. Oh, there's more details. Okay, for like menus input. Okay. Okay. You can create things like a blank Unity project, a GitHub page, or your itch.io profile in advance to save time. You can use pre-existing sprites, textures, fonts, models, shaded images, including public domains you have purchased, you made yourself, or assets that are legally acceptable, derivative works of existing media. So I could, if I wanted to be a real stinker about it, I guess I could just like port a bunch of like amino shift assets in there, but I'm not going to do that. I might take like some of my shaders or bits and pieces of input code just to save like 5 minutes, but nothing that's be specific to the project. I guess it wouldn't be in the spirit of the game jam if we were like making parts of the game right now. Let's see. How's the connection? Are we doing good? We having any issues? Oh. Alright, guess we're el mono. Oh. Perfect. Okay, cool. Neato. I'm glad that everything's working. Hoping to get some more people in here. Just gonna talk with people and get some people interested in joining us for the journey, because this is gonna be really interesting for people to observe as two of us try to hash out a game in like what is like 100 hours. Okay, I'm gonna switch over my input to Unity. Okay, so you actually have something interesting to do or watch while I'm doing this. I have been working on some of Evil Rachel Clone's upgraded appendages. She'll have more impressive DNA to use for her attacks, and hopefully I'll be able to integrate that in the future for Rachel to kind of steal from her. So that'll be fun. I recently got to play the Fun Orb games recently. I already said recently. I did the Fun Orb game playthrough, and that was really cool to go down memory lane.
Hey, take it easy. I patched you up. Damage to your There wasn't any way I could save your left arm. I'm sorry. Don't worry, you're safe here. My name is Gwen. I was human. It's a long story. My father and I came here to help people escape. He left a few days ago, but I haven't heard from him since. This ship can get
I want every boss monster to be
until I find my father.
Of this level of detail. I couldn't get the ship
moving even if I wanted to. You need two hands to
I don't know if I want
system.
the animation complexity to be that high ever again, but
you go on and see if you can find any clues to my dad's whereabouts. I'll stay here and try to find something in the ship's computer that can help us.
Probably going to change this to a texture that doesn't glow in the dark, because if you have anything back here, it kind of like distracts from the model. Yeah. I am thinking of doing a game in the future that you play as Gwen, and you have to like reroute machinery and get your consciousness back into the Gwen body, and you have like a broken little robot to crawl around in. The new map seems to be working pretty well. The only thing is you can see that the ship just disappeared because it was unloaded. Moth, you were right. That's exactly what I was doing for saving resources. Okay, so we got the map. I'm gonna get, and I also have the codon bracelet. In my game, you can use different bug DNA to switch arms. Mechanic I've been developing for a while. And the main bad guys of my game are mantises. Programmed these guys myself. Did all the animation, rigging, and the modeling. Oh, give it to me. Oh. Yeah. They will try to attack you. Ah. Okay. This is the chrono lens. It's a specialized camera. Lets you see a snapshot back in time. So you can see people and everything where it's supposed to be before everything goes horribly awry. You can see this barricade wasn't here before. There wasn't any overgrowth or plants or giant mantises walking around just yet. Or at least not in this area. Here you can see all the giant Venus flytraps have been thriving in the laboratory with all the giant bugs. One thing I've noticed no one has seen yet is I've added these tree hoppers up here on this route. And not a single beta tester has seen that yet. I don't know if I need to make them bigger or make like a clicking noise come from them. It's really funny that no one else has noticed. Yeah, I know. No one has seen them up there. I thought that maybe someone would see... Wait, can you see them from inside the cabin? Hold on. I'm gonna go inside the cabin real quick. Yeah, you could totally see them from in here. I guess it's not close enough to the camera to really like... Or to the player's camera to really like see them, because they are... It's dark. But maybe I should add like a light source or something there. I'm trying to optimize as much as I can. Yeah, nobody ever looks up. That is like the one rule of game design. Is no one looks up. Okay. What else was I gonna do? I finally deleted the floating mantis arm that was here for like 2 years. I kept forgetting about it. It's finally gone. I'm going to be changing the mantis fields once again. For some reason, I kind of like this like riveting thing and like the glowing. That's fine. But as soon as I turn it sideways, it like breaks the texture. People did see the tree hopper in the vent. I can go to that in a second. But as soon as I turn this asset sideways, like the texture mapping does not want to work that direction. So they'll only go like horizontal on the x-axis, but not on the y-axis. Or z-axis, I don't know. I will go to the vent now. Mata's summoned me to the vent. Going to vent. Finding tree hopper. I like the lore implication that the tree hopper has ripped open the vent to get back here. Is the texture not working because of the model normals? What do you mean the texture's not working? Because it's stretched kind of funny? Well, you're not going to believe where I got that texture from, though. Because the tree hopper does not have his own texture. You ready for me to blow your mind, Moth? How I reused a texture for a completely different creature? Hold on, where is it? Right here. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. But if I click on little friend here. You look at the texture. It's actually. Are you ready? You ready for this? Oh wait, no, hold on. Oh, that was. That did not pay off how I wanted it to. It's this dude. It's this dude. I use the ferromantoid texture as the texture of the tree hopper. Why make new texture if old texture work good? I should try making a oh, thank you. I think that I should make a tree hopper or another bug that just uses the bombardier beetle texture. Just make a really cool like tiger beetle or something. Going to the testing. Going to the testing bit. Going to the testing. I got rid of the delay for the boss music, so it's like. Oh, by the way, that's the sound. Yeah, sorry, here, I'll turn that down. Yep, sorry, I just added the sound effect last night. I didn't even get a chance to test it. I just threw it into the asset folder and was testing. All the reverb is working. Oh, the game mix? Hold on, wait. Yes, hold on. Really, was it? Oh. Oh, yeah, I am so sorry. I have that cranked up to like 10. Whoops. My bad. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to it. I put it down significantly. Oh. Okay. How's that? Is that better? So the test import for the mosquito mantoid seems to be working. I'm getting a program built by a programmer that's helped me with the Amino Chef in the past, and basically I will have a Omni program for building bosses. So I'll be able to build all the behavior sequences with a singular script or like set of scripts. So every boss will have the same code. What else was I working on? Oh, did these work now? They do. Okay. I accidentally broke this the other day and I had to like go back through and cool. Kablam! Oh shit. Okay, sorry. that was loud even for me. Sorry. Sorry. Proceeded to do it 2 more times. uh, um, I'm adding a new node to show off Rachel's development. So I have like one of the first drawings of Rachel. You drew that with a pencil. Don't do it again. What? You want me to restart the map and blow your eardrums out? What? But why? Some concept art we were working on for the um, so this was done by someone else, and this is my iteration upon that concept art. So I added a bunch of like refinement. All of this is mine. They had a pretty good like block out, but I wasn't really feeling some of the weird bits there, and the eyes and the face just didn't do it for me. So I gave it a little bit more of like a yeah. Excited. Some rendered cheeks. Hopefully that doesn't get my channel blown up. And then one thing I really want to do in the future is Rachel hybrid locked. Where she has like a suit that's like a symbiotic organism that's been like genetically encoded to her. And then when she's like using it, her eye will turn red on the right side and green on the left. And then I'm thinking like there should be some like back stuff that can come out so she can make 2 dragonfly appendages. And she'll have like 3 green eyes for a mantis on one side and then 4 spider eyes on the other. I know that spiders have more than 4, but I'm not going to put 8 on there, or 6, or 10, or whatever it is for spiders. This is some very old concept art I had drawn. I hadn't quite figured out Rachel's face yet. This is like the more like recent one. I think I actually used this or a related image for the thing. Yeah, honestly, I'm pretty excited about the Dark Clone. I've actually been working on some in-game assets that allude to the clone and her hound. I think I changed the concept art since this was last played. Yeah, this is the new concept art image for the Rachel clone. Hello, personal Haiti. Welcome to the stream. We're just talking about game development here, just getting people excited for the game jam. What's up? Don't ask for my credit card information. I will not give it to you. Can I add your icon to the game? As in like the game jam? I guess we could. I don't know. What is your icon actually? I can't even see. Is it like a sandwich of some kind? Hold on. Let me go to your channel real quick. Let me see. What the frick? Is it like a sponge sandwich? Haiti, come on, be tasteful now. What are you doing? What are you doing coming to my stream asking me to put your weird icons in? It's 2 pink sponges with burger toppings in it. Makes me worry about your teeth, honestly. Or maybe it cleans your teeth as you eat it. That's the benefit of a sponge sandwich. You know, we'll probably do a sponge sandwich reference in one of the containers of food or something. I could see that. You have to ask Moth though. That's gonna be his thing. He's gonna be making all the art assets for the textures. So you're at his mercy, not mine. I'm just the modeler and the animator and the programmer. Spanguich. Spanguich. Man, I am actually starving right now. I've been doing the no sugar, no bread diet for like the last like month and a half, and I have lost like 13 pounds. It's great, but man, I'm just hankering for some meat. Anything with protein in it, I really need. Oh, you have lore. Let's hear your lore. What's the lore of the Spangewitch? Spangwitch? Spangewitch? Spongewick. Yeah, how many carbs does a sponge have? Can you eat sponge? Is that even like a... I'm assuming that's not an edible tissue. This joke was not thought out. 4 joke not found. For legal reasons, please do not eat sponge. Yes, we will not be eating sponge. Some people say this sandwich looks edible, however, it has a curse. Came from another galaxy 10,000 miles away. That's some interesting lore you got going on there. That is very like retro horror game. The Spandwich came from a deep space gas station. Is it full of worms? It's a terrible sickness. There's no cure. What does it make you buy a snail named Gary and live in a pineapple under the sea? A horrific death. Oh no. Squidward is your neighbor. Tell me about this horrific death. I'm entertained. I'm so glad that Moth is putting the legal disclaimers into the chat because I do not have time for such brain needing things. And that's the lore. You didn't even tell me what the horrific death was. What do you mean there's lore? Where's the lore? I see no lore here. Entertain me. You know what? You're entertaining us now. Reverse Uno card. You're the one who entertains us. I might be hosting the stream, but you're entertaining all of us. Come on now. Give me lore. Forget prompting AI. We're gonna prompt um, our viewers to make the lore for us. Give us the lore. Give it to us. Give me the lore. So upset because I don't have any Spandwich lore. I think this is the first iteration of the mosquito mantle. I didn't number them. Yeah, because I started with this one, and then I took his head and I made it part of the arm. Arm head is like a completely weird thing that I've never seen anyone else do. Does anyone else put faces on arms? Is that a thing? Then when the mosquito mantoid was more of like a harvester, this was the arm I built for him. That would go on this socket. Yeah, I explored a bunch of really weird head shapes. Kind of looking elephant-y. I didn't really want to do that. I'm happy with the last design. Oh, I forgot to add the cutter in there. After that, your head explodes. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Wow. That's some S tier lore you got there. Thank you, Heidi, for that. Yeah, it's pretty brutal. Just get the headache of all headaches and just explode. I'm thinking of making like a fake fossil of this guy. I think that'd be kind of neat. Oh, oh, ow, he actually stung me. Yeah, I would love to have a fake fossil. Ooh. He's a stinger. It's like a scorpion spider hybrid. Ooh. Man, I forgot how much range I gave him. I think more brutal is this. Man, forget the Mantis Queen. I forgot how tough this guy was. This melee attack actually like grabs you and like punches you around. Double melee. Oh, the sandwich makes you like desperately hungry for it. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, this is the dev testing map. It shows off all of the assets I'm working on for my game Immunoshift. And everything that I've learned on my Immunoshift project will be used to make a game in 4 days for the GMTK villagers tell you not to eat it. Is this Minecraft lore? I don't actually want to hear the music right now while I'm just chilling. It's great for like intense fights, but this is some big brain lore you got going on here. It's very entertaining. Man, my Starlink is doing amazing right now. I'm actually really happy that I got it. Productive morning. I caught some flies from a jumping spider. I went to the salvage yard. I got giant permanent magnets, and I've actually mounted my Starlink with magnets onto my steel roof. So because they don't sell you the bracket when you buy a Starlink, apparently. It just they just give you like this little kickstand to put it on, but it doesn't actually like attach to anything. So I know a guy at a junkyard, so he just gave me a bunch of electromagnets. Yeah, I got a jumping spider. He's a male that I caught in the wild. I've just been keeping him safe because it's been super hot outside and a lot of insects have been dying. So my family actually took him in, and I have been giving him food. And other family members have been misting him when I'm at work and stuff because you gotta keep your spiders well misted, otherwise they'll die during the molting process. Uh, I know. I think I might actually like add one. Should I make a? Let's just make a jumping spider on stream. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see a jumping spider? Yes, thank you, Hades, for the lore. Um, I think maybe we should do a jumping spider. Does anyone have a favorite species of jumping spider? Heck yeah. What kind of jumping spider should we make? Is there a specific species?
Hey, wait a sec.
All right, let's look up. You know what? Let's do it. Let's make a freaking zebra. We're making a zebra jumping spider. Why not? Why not? We'll just add that to Immunoshift. Why not? Let's just do it. Okay, I'm gonna open. Let's do new general. I'm gonna open up my. Actually, maybe I should just close Immunoshift while I'm doing this, just so I'm not killing my RAM, because Chrome is gonna destroy my freaking thing. Okay. File. Save. Close. I think I only fixed a couple of inputs today, but that's okay. I've got a new boss model I've put in, and I'm doing a game jam, so. Let's see. I'm gonna change my mode to Blender. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do a jumping spider. I'm gonna grab a zebra jumping spider. Oh, what a cool dude. What a cool dude. Those are cute. Okay, yeah, let's do it. Oh wait, haven't I made a spider before? Hold on. Have I done? I've done a spider. I've done it like recently. Did I do a spider? IKD. I don't know what that is. Let's do. Yeah, I'm looking at the image of the spider right now. It's just not on my screen because I'm having it just access Blender. I don't need you guys going through all my personal stuff on my computer. Let's see. Where are my models? Okay. And thinking and talking at the same time. Not something I'm super good at doing. Did I do spider? Yeah, I figured it was images. Um, let's do. Man, I knew I did a spider. I guess I'll do another one. Okay, let's do a spider. All right, let's do. I'll throw in a reference image for our spider. Spider. Okay. So that you guys will be able to see him too. Let's drop this into my Blender. I can get started on the magic. None of this is going to be used for the game jam because we can't actually like intentionally create um, assets for the game jam. So it's kind of got like a boxy looking head, just a little bit. And then it kind of like tapers. X, Y. Yeah. Okay, just kind of like a block for it. Okay, just slowly block this dude out. Let's do a cylinder. I think we should do like 8. I think that's fine. Yeah. He's probably not going to be all that big, so. Jumping spiders are so cool. They will chase you if you hurt their eggs, by the way. That is, they do not do well with messing with their offspring. Not talking from experience, but I've seen it happen. Okay, we're gonna do mirror modifier. Oh, it's on the wrong axis. There, oh, there we go. I'm gonna give him the cutest freaking eyes you've ever seen. You've ever seen in your life. You have the cutest eyes. Okay. Then yeah, seriously, they're really good at like finding prey. Yeah. So they got two there. I'm seeing like some other ones kind of like on this side of the head. I think I will leave those alone for now though. So they have binocular vision. Really? They stargaze? I didn't know that. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm glad that someone knows their spiders. Okay. So I'm going to have to modify this surface here. I'm going to go ahead and just hit apply to this base here. Yeah, and then I can just modify it manually. Okay, this, cool. I do like spiders, but a lot of the spiders in my area, the only interesting ones are the ones that would kill me. So, okay. Alright, we got a booty. We're gonna have to build next. Tell me more interesting spider facts, Moth. What do you know? The Stonehenge spider and the ogre spider are interesting species I've looked into before. The ogre spider actually throws like a net, which is kind of cool. Okay. This fly is bothering me. Okay. Yes, my sister did have a brown recluse in her house a couple weeks ago. I have seen black widows about as well. Yeah, yeah. Seriously, a lot of the spiders around here are really not that interesting. There's the wolf spider, and I did see a spiny orb weaver on a job site not too long ago. So that was it's interesting. Okay. Welcome back, Haiti. Still working on the spider. That is true. Yeah, I didn't know it was necrosis though. That's interesting. Yeah, I only know about like what I've seen as far as like spider stuffs. least. Right here. I'm gonna look for more references before I finish that block out, but yeah. Okay, here-ish. And then they got the boxing gloves that the males have, I think. Females might have too. Yeah, trapdoor spiders. That's a really interesting one. I think they keep frogs as pets. Always thought that was interesting. Pretty sure it was those were the ones that had they have the toads as pets. Oh, different. Okay, yeah, giant tarantulas. Yeah, the fact that an amphibian and a arachnid could get along is actually really cool. Okay, make some boxing gloves for this guy. Okay. Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay, so they have the little pedipalps, I think they're called. They get one, two, three, four. Okay. So these aren't technically legs. These are just okay. I think I'm going to use yeah, I'm going to just box this out here. It looks like the legs are pretty much the same size except for the back. Oh, I guess they do grow on that second or the third pair. Okay, well I can at least use this kind of like twice at least. So what I'll do is I'll get them to the right shape and then I'll break it down for rigging. I like to make a spider, just kind of like a little jumping spider dude. I'll have to do some work obviously because this is needs a little bit of work still. There's the proportions of his face. Okay, there we are. Hmm. I might need to make this a little bit smaller. Select. Hi, I'm streaming. What's up? looks like that'll work. Okay, and then we'll select the base of this, and if I just do oh, that's doing something funky. Select loops, edge loops. Really, won't select the edge loop. Okay, well, I can manually do that then. Oh, delete face. Cool. Yep. I'm busy right now. Yep. I'm I'm doing stuff right now. Can it wait? Okay. I'll explain later. Okay. Okay. Okay, I think like this should work. So it looks like the base leg that hooks up to the head. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that I think it's only 3 sections. So select linked and shift duplicate. Select linked. Okay. I might need to make the edge just a bit bigger. Select loop is not working. That is peculiar. Okay, let's do scale. There we go. Okay. Select linked. Now the idea is I should be able to just 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then oh, let's delete faces then. Yeah, delete faces. Okay. Okay. That should do it for 1, 2, 3. Cool. So then if I do separate by loose parts. It should just completely do it all for me, is what I'm thinking. I'm okay with that. I'm okay when automation actually does what it's supposed to do. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna make his leg a little bit smaller. How are we looking? Okay. Okay. I'm guessing they use these back legs for like jumping. That would be my hypothesis. Okay. Got a fly that's being a nuisance right now. There we go. Adjust his eyes a little bit. Don't want him to have derpy eyes, but there we go. Okay, that's like the base of the spider. I'm gonna mess around with this head shape, I think, because this. Yeah, pretty sure this is different. So it's not gonna be perfect, of course, but I would like to have some semblance of accuracy. Okay, about there. Sorry, what is correct? I was looking away from chat while I was focusing on this. Forgive me, I have severe ADHD. Oh yeah. Well, I mean the back legs specifically are used more for like lurching forward to grab um, prey. Hence the name jumping spider. Okay. I'm gonna add a subdivision to this one. Yeah. There we go. The jumping spider is well known for its main form of locomotion, sitting down. You are a smart aleck today. Love it. Okay. Pedipalps. That seems pretty accurate to me. I think the... Oh, there's like a little bit of a separation between... Okay, I can see where there might be one inconsistency here. Okay. So there's like a little bit of like a lip here. Yeah, like right there. So if I go, kind of just bring it in a bit. Okay. Legs seem a little bit too meaty, I think. Not meaty enough. Okay, that should get little tips. Got some little tips there. Now I'm just gonna keep refining the shapes until we get a decent spider. This is actually easier than the moth, I think, for the most part, because it was the texture work I had to do for the moth that really just took so much time. There's lots of different spots, and I loved every second of making the moth, though. Don't feel bad. I loved it. That was a really cool exercise and a challenge. Wouldn't have changed a thing. That was not me guilt tripping you. I was just saying that was quite a bit of a learning experience. Jeeks. Should a horse love a man? Can a horse love a man? Oh, what is that from? Yeah, um, well, I just dropped a grand and something on this thing, so I don't even care. Don't even care. I'm so done with the Wi-Fi situation here. It has been painful. Which I'm thinking it's more of my computer at this point because no one else in the house is having that much of an issue. But I legitimately could not get into my email for like it was like a day and a half or 2 days or something, and I was like, okay, I am in the dark ages. This is wonderful. I honestly can't think of anything else I could do to even like make my Wi-Fi better. I'm waiting for the bracket to come in. I have attached it with magnets onto the side of my house or on my steel roof. So that's about the best I can do for the moment. There we go. We're getting the shit. We're getting it. We're getting it. Look, a spider. I made a spider. I'm trying to think what other details are. I think the head shape just needs to be refined. Do I need to increase the polys? Is that? I don't want to increase them that much though. Oh, I bet I what I could do. Yeah. Hold on. Let's try this. I'm experimenting. I'll be experimenting for a second. Getting a little. Okay. Look at this friend. This friend-shaped friend. He is a friend-shaped friend. Very proud of my shaped friend. Okay. So this is looking good. I think doesn't this like go down slightly? Not that much, but good topology, hopefully. Alright, let's go ahead and throw some lighting on this bad boy and see how we're doing. Yeah, he is looking still primitive though. I'm not. Hmm. Select. Uh, linked. Select. Linked. Okay, maybe that's what it was needing there, is a little bit of yeah. Wow, he looks really boxy though. Okay, well, where is the other light? Yeah, so you got at least another set of eyes here. So I'm gonna do that real quick. Just bloop. I'm gonna modify. They are kind of boxy shaped, but not quite as boxy shaped as I have made this. I call this the box spider. Okay. There we go. Think I can do. Because if I give him like proper sockets, right? That's what I'm thinking. And then because it's symmetrical, so here, here, yeah, kind of. There we go. Okay, we're getting like little, they're a little chunky right now, but get some sockets. Uh, yeah, that'll work. That'll do. That's much better. Um, you're watching me learn how to do spiders today. That's all this stream will be. Okay. I have to adjust the topology just slightly. And then I'm gonna have, oh no, I can't do, oh wait. What is it? This. Loops, it loops. Just barely bevel that out. Yeah. He needs a divider between the eyes. Okay. There we go. And then I will gently, gently, how much? Does this need to be higher? Must need, okay. Yeah, there we go. That is looking like a proper spider. Look at that. And I can even like make a, I couldn't even make like a proper cube a couple years ago, it feels like. Now I'm just pumping out spiders in this stream. I was gonna keep this the spider. So every couple minutes my headset is turning off because I don't actually have any like audio. Yeah. Well, you've done a bit though. I feel like once you've run the course and you like start to actually figure out what on earth is going on, because you get a feel for it. I have had to like brute force Blender for years to get it to do what I want it to do. Because Blender is actually pretty horrid about um, being friendly to new users. Is there another? Is there really? I can almost guarantee that I'm not using Blender as intended. Don't think we'll need any more of that. Cool. It is actually kind of looking like a jumping spider. I don't know if it looks specifically like this one, but it does look like a spider. Mm. I feel like the underneath bits might not be super proportionate, so I'm just going to scale everything down just slightly. Because their legs aren't like huge in relation to everything else. Then I think these legs select linked. You think so? Honestly, if I finally made it to using Blender properly, I think this might be like where I die because I don't think the lore was ready for me to yeah, that's a jumping spider out there. I don't think the lore was ready for me to actually know what I was doing. I don't think the universe was ready for that. I think everything was just like, yeah, you'll never make it. So I'm hoping that you're mistaken. Pedipalps. Yeah, and they got like a little bit of the like a loop cut. Yeah, we can make a little bit of a loop cut. Here. There used to be too many tries in my old models. If you look at the proto mantoid specifically, that is a garbage model now. It's a garbage model. I'll just keep chopping and cutting until I get something that's even remotely a spider. Abdomen. This will be the head. I need to be naming my stuff as I go through. Eyes. Leg. Okay. Does this need too much more? I feel like it needs too much. I could probably rig this guy pretty quickly as well. One thing though I should add is spider. that was the one thing that it needed. Black. Black eyes. Wait, can I make him? Oh, I could see the light in his eyes. His bright future awaits. See, if I get too good about this,